Hi, I'm Joshua Carl Brackenbury, and I'm going to be talking to you about entrepreneurial marketing. And I've chosen Apple as my company today. Okay, so as you can see above, that is Ian Chaston's definition of what entrepreneurial marketing is. I, however, believe that entrepreneurial marketing is all about taking a risk and thinking outside the box with new innovations and ideas to make sure your organization stands out from all the others and gets people engaged. Okay, so one of Apple's main entrepreneurial marketing strategies is they focus on the product by trying to extend the experience of the product and use by the use of brand influencers. Okay, so have you ever heard of an unboxing video? Okay, not many people have, but there are legions of people that record the actual process of unwrapping the newly purchased Apple products. Apple does this by making sure that the experience doesn't just end at the cash register. They take great care in designing a user experience from browsing to unwrapping, which relies on incredible packaging and installation procedures. If you do a search on YouTube, and you'll find hundreds of Apple unboxing videos, each from different users from across the globe. By reducing installation to the lowest common denominator, they make buying new products a snap. By spending as much time on designing packaging as they do on the products themselves, they've ensured that the box matches what's inside. As a result of this, they have built an experience that is nearly impossible to match. YouTube filming these unboxing videos easily promotes Apple's products. Channels such as Tech Racks and Unbox Therapy are sent new products by Apple around the official release date and do a step-by-step process explaining each piece of detail of what's inside the box and the features of the products. These channels usually have millions of viewers and followers, and when you go through the comments, you are always guaranteed a number of people who will then say that they'll want the product. This in turn makes them a brand influencer for the Apple company. Okay, so the best marketing approach Apple has used is to create mystery about what they are doing next, with product launches and announcements that keep what they are up to under wraps until the big reveal. This turns customers into rabid fans and gets them pumped up in a way that has them buying whatever it is rather than stopping to think if they really need it. However, Apple has gone even further by leaking certain information and starting rumors to further stir the mystique around a product introduction. Because of this, they really know how to stir up an audience. Usually, marketers tell their customers everything about a product. However, Apple creates more excitement by withholding information and making everybody speculate. Okay, so another strategy Apple uses is to keep it simple. Customers don't need complex marketing campaigns that overwhelm them with information. Apple understood this concept very early on and made sure that their marketing was as simple as possible by taking out product feature lists and prices, etc., etc. In Apple marketing, there isn't typically any information on where and how to buy their products. Instead, the ads and other marketing messages are very straightforward, typically showing the product and letting it speak for itself. So leave out the flashy noise, strip down the content to the bare minimum, and just display some simple graphics to translate your message. Because of this tactic, Apple has become the name. This basically means you don't buy an iPhone, you don't buy a smartphone, you buy an iPhone. From here on out, everything will be compared to the iPad, iPhone, iPod, and iTunes. Sadly, this sort of thing that is tough to duplicate, but it's not impossible for any budding entrepreneurs out there. So you need to have one of the two following things. Number one being a clear head start in terms of being first in the market, and second being a USP that differentiates your product in a way that makes people wish it was there first. The iPhone wasn't the first phone, but they engineered it to be so unique that you couldn't help but think it was. Okay, so Apple are currently in a moderate activity for its digital marketing activity. The other thing I can suggest for Apple is to improve its social activity and a bit more to its pages, because as you can see at the top, it's got a lot of followers. I'd also suggest that would get more customers engaged. And maybe if you put a bit of sponsoring out on Facebook, it's relatively cheap for the company. You'll be able to access a wider audience, and you get more customers coming in about your product, your simple products, because Apple's all about being simple. I'd also suggest branded storytelling, so maybe they could have a marketing campaign which would show how they became how they started off with Steve Jobs and how it developed through the stages to its years for when it first developed the iPhone, the iPod, the Mac, etc., etc. So that would be a great story for Apple to tell to its audience. So that's all I've got to say today. Thanks for watching and goodbye.